Hello everybody, welcome back. Yaje here, and I am super excited because in today's video I will share with you 2 ways to tell if your ugu, also known as the fluted pumpkin, seeds are viable. If you're out here in the diaspora, you know how incredibly difficult it is to lay your hands on some ugu seeds. And you may not know this, ugu seeds are recalcitrant seeds, meaning that they begin to lose their ability to germinate the longer it stays out of the pot. So by the time it travels from wherever to you, chances are the viability is beginning to reduce by a lot. So how can you tell if the ugu seeds that you finally laid your hands on are good, like they will germinate? Well, today I'm going to break it down for you. I will share with you 2 ways to tell and also share with you a bonus tip on what to do even when you think they are not viable. If your seeds look dry like these, I can tell you right away that they are no longer viable. The second way to tell is what I call the pressure test. So what you're going to do is just apply pressure to the seed, and if it is hard, there is no give at all, then your seeds are probably viable. If you apply the pressure and you find that there is a give, like you can actually press it, then chances are the seeds are no longer viable. Now, you may be wondering why it is important to go through this exercise of separating out the viable versus the not viable seeds. The reason why is because out here in the diaspora, sometimes it takes a very long time for the ugu seeds to germinate. It can take up to 4 weeks. I know back in Africa, back in the tropics where it's warm throughout, it takes like, 10 to 14 days and your seeds have germinated. Here, it takes forever. And then on top of that, we also have an abbreviated growing season, like we cannot grow year round. So it's important to take some time up front to select the best seeds to increase your chances of having the seeds germinate rather than wait 1 month just to find out that your seeds are all rotten in the garden. It has happened to me before and I did not have access to this information, which is why I am sharing it with you here today. So if you're finding value in this video, I hope you go ahead and give the video a thumbs up and then drop a comment with your experience. So here is the bonus tip. After you separate out the viable versus not viable ones, the ones that had that give, it could be that they are still viable, right? It could still be that they are good. And here is your bonus tip. Randomly select 1 or 2 or 3 seeds from the ones you thought were not viable, crack it open, and then open the seed. Open the seed and look on the inside. When you look on the inside, if it looks clean and green like this, then it is still viable. You can go ahead and still plant it. But if you open the seed and then on the inside, it is looking moldy, it is looking brown, it is looking like it is rotten, like this one, then it is probably not viable. You can throw that one away. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to go ahead and plant everything and just figure and just, let nature tell me if it was viable or not. And the reason is because these seeds are super difficult to get here in the diaspora.